There is an entire category of voice called telephony. It's spelled telephony, but telephony is very specifically any type of voiceover that's related to telephone-based technologies. So on-hold messages, phone prompts. Phone prompts are really simple. It's exactly what you get when you call your voicemail system. You know, press 1
or
to
blah,
listen
blah,
to your
blah,
messages, press 2 to do this, 3 to do this. There's also something that's a fairly new technology now called IVR. It stands for Interactive Voice Recording. I'm assuming at least a few people in the room bank with Bank of America. Okay. When you call Bank of America and you access their 800 number now, what you basically are talking to is a computer system that has been very heavily programmed by a programmer, very matrix-like, a lot of ones and zeros. And it's a sequence of recordings that allow the system to actually work with you. Thanks for calling Bank of America. What would you like to do today? Would you like to talk about checking or savings? Please tell me your response now. Checking. Okay, great. You said checking. What is your checking account number? And it literally talks to you. It spits information back at you. It works with you to get where you need to go.
Not me, because I always hit the 0.
That's mine too.
And swear a lot.
This,
Sorry.
technically, it all falls under that industrial header, this larger umbrella. But specifically with things like telephony and IVR, unfortunately, really what those jobs are designed to do is downsize companies. They're designed to allow a computer system take over jobs. And, you know, sucks for them, but again, great for us. It creates more opportunities. These sorts of things not only fall under the category of information and help for these companies and obviously a vital technology that they need, but also it falls into their branding and their advertising. These voices, in essence, become the public voice of the company that's interacting more with their customers than anybody else. And that becomes a really important part of their brand and ultimately, again, leads to more dollars because it now has a greater meaning in terms of the voices that they pick and who they're working with.
So does that mean that if they hire somebody to do that, one of those systems, and then they need to upgrade this, will they always go back to the same voiceover artist?
Typically speaking, something like IVR will come with a contract. And yes, you'll be put under some kind of a retainer, and the retainer will basically mean that you're locked into a consistent amount of work for a designated period of time. And then once that contract is up, they may renew, they may not. That's one of the things we're going to kind of get into is talking about a lot of the areas in voice where the jobs aren't just one-time things. There's more consistency and there's more opportunity for repeat work. Anything that would create an inconsistency if you were unavailable definitely qualifies as a retainer-based contract. So industrials are very big for this. Telephony is also very big for this. Very simply, when you call a phone system like this, you can't have 6 different voices jumbled together to equal a sentence. It has to be consistent. So yeah, whomever's chosen is just about guaranteed that that work is going to repeat and it's going to come back, and it's going to come back with some form of regularity. And that's one of the things that more and more voice talent are really looking for now, is the work that comes with retainer. Because retainer, basically another way of looking at it is that it's the closest thing in the acting industry you're going to get to a salary. Month to month, you know where your money's coming from, or at least you have a pretty good idea.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a novel concept, right?
Extremely.
Yep. Radio and television imaging and promo definitely fall into that category also.